There's a book of 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 3. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition, who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called God, or that is worshipped, so that he as God sitteth in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God. First and foremost, I would like to say, Kala Yah Bashem Yahshai, Bashem Kakodash, the ones to the apostles and all those great millstones who well. Peace, blessings, salutations to the whole flight. Tell you brothers out pushing the word in truth and sincerity. Shalom, tell you brothers stay strong, pushing with quick lesson. And I want to speak, which we all know what this precept is talking about, or who it's talking about, which is talking about Esau, the so-called white man. Because Esau, he wants to play the role of the Most High. Okay, he thinks he is the Most High. Okay, that's how much pride this devil has. And I'll give you a couple examples. First off, with regarding medicine. Okay, the Heavenly Father created natural medicine, which is the herbs, for us to heal ourselves. What does Esau go ahead and do? He creates medicine created in a lab somewhere. Pills, or cough syrup, things like that. Things that will actually, kill you, that are destroying your body. Okay, that's one of them. Another example is the food. Okay, the Heavenly Father created natural food, different vegetables, fruits, even when it comes to the meat. But now you have Esau coming out and creating GMO foods, which is foods created in a lab. Even when it comes to the meat, okay, now there's lab-made meat, which so the food that we're eating, the medicines that we're taking, it's all to kill us, and that's the plan of Esau. Okay, all these things were created by Esau was really to kill us. Okay, all these the beetle juice, all types of beetle juices that this devil has created, and has been stabbing us with ever since we were children. That was really to fuck us up, to kill us. Okay, so here it is. Esau's trying to play the role of the Heavenly Father, but he's playing it on the wicked side. Okay, because he knows what he's doing is wicked. He knows all these different things that he's created is wicked. Okay, but he's still doing it. That shows you that he's a goddamn devil, man. First of all, you should, if you're a human being, you shouldn't even think you're the Most High or like the Most High. Okay, only a demon would have that thought. Oh, I can be like the Most High. Only a demon, proud, a proud demon would think like that. But that's Esau for you, man. Okay. Another one is the laws, statutes, and commandments that the Heavenly Father gave us. He completely removed those out the way, and he put his own wicked laws. And we know what some of those laws revolve around. Fucking wickedness, man. You have the alphabet people law, and you have all types of wicked laws, man, that allow you to be a demon in this society, in this world. They're democracy. Okay, so Esau the devil. Okay, he's not the Most High. Okay, he's the devil. He took out the real law, which is the law of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, which is over 600 laws, I believe, right? And then he put his own bullshit as wicked laws, for people to obey, abide by. Okay, so that's what Esau wants. He wants everyone to obey him, to follow him, to worship him. Okay, come on, man. So this proves to you that he is the goddamn devil, man. So once again, I'm just gonna read the fourth verse. 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 4, and it says, who opposeth and exalted himself above all that is called God, or that is worshipped, so that he as God sitteth in the temple of the Most High, showing himself that he is the Most High. Okay, so there you have it, man. This devil has that he has so much pride that he actually believes he's the Most High. And I give you a couple examples already of why this devil actually feels the way he feels. Okay, but he's doing it on the left-hand side. He's being wicked. Okay, so now let me go ahead and get Isaiah. Okay, there's the book of Isaiah 14, verse 13, and it says, for thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven, I will exalt my throne above the stars of the Most High. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north. Okay, what is the sides of the north? He's talking about North America. Okay, but when it says I will ascend into heaven, I will exalt my throne above the stars of the Most High, because this devil, he the Most High gave him that technology first and foremost. Okay, where he can send different satellites up there, different space stations. He can go up to space, in the space shuttle. So now, since he could do that, he feels, he feels untouchable. He feels he can conquer everything and everybody. Okay, but going back to what I said, the Most High was the one that gave you devils that technology. Okay, of putting space stations up there, space throwing space satellites up there, and all types of things in heaven, which is talking about space. It says, I will sit upon the mountain of the congregation in the sides of the north, which once again is talking about North America. Okay. Verse 14, I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High. Okay, because you see the chariots out there, with what so-called white man calls the UFOs. Okay, you see them out there in the stars and the heavens. Okay, so Esau actually feels, since, I'm like the Most High. Look, the angels are out there. I can be out there too. Flying around, amongst the stars and things like that. Okay, verse 15. Yet thou shalt be brought down to hell, to the sides of the pit. Exactly, you devils are going to be, dropped by the Most High. It says, they that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee and consider thee, saying, is this the man that made the earth to tremble, that did shake kingdoms, that made the world as a wilderness and destroyed the cities thereof, that opened out the house of his prisoners? Exactly. So, in the kingdom of heaven, in the kingdom of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, we're going to have so much hatred, which we already have perfect hatred for you devils, right? But in the kingdom of heaven, man, that hatred is going to be intensified times, 100. Okay, we're going to be doing a lot of shit to you, man. You devils are going to be in torments, straight up. Okay, and we're going to be looking at you, man, look, I can't believe this devil was the one who was doing all this wickedness around the world, around the planet. Okay, you devils are going to be punished for that. You're gonna have to pay for those wicked sins. Okay, for the wickedness you've been pushing around the world. Okay, so let me go ahead and end it with this one. This is the book of Obadiah, chapter 1, verse 3, and it says, the pride of thine heart hath deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? Exactly. So the pride of this devil's heart, man, has deceived him. Okay, because this devil, like I said, he feels untouchable. He feels nothing can happen to him because nothing has really, he hasn't gone down. So he feels like, oh shit, I'm going to be ruling forever. Okay, I'm going to be able to establish my new world order. I'm going to be able to establish this and that, continue my wickedness because, look, the Most High, he ain't doing nothing to me. That's the way he feels. So that's why his pride is at an all-time high. But I always keep saying this, man. It's always better to, when you fight someone, or when or when you're about to fight someone and you're gonna beat his ass down. It's a better feeling when he has that pride. If you're beating someone down who's humble, who's quiet, who's timid, you feel bad. You don't even. I mean, come on. Who's gonna want to beat down a person like that? Who's timid? Who's afraid? Who's humble? You're gonna feel bad for that individual. You don't want to do nothing to that person. Now, when a person has pride and he's cocky and he's talking all this shit, he thinks he's a big dog. He thinks he's a big shot. He's a big time. He's a big timer or whatever. Oh yeah, man, I'm the best. Nobody can beat me. Right? Shit, but in the back of your mind, you're quiet and man, shit. This dude doesn't even know what's coming to him. And then you beat the fuck out of him. You beat the shit out. You embarrass him, right? And I've seen this in boxing, man. All right, you have the pre-fights, the different press conferences. You see the dude always talking shit. Man, I'm gonna knock him out in 1 round. Woo-hoo. And the other dude, he's all humble. He's the champion, right? He's humble. He's quiet. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna let my hands do the talking in the ring. I wish him the best. So you already know this dude. You already know he's a bad dude because he's quiet, And then when it comes time to really handle business in the ring, shit, the dude that was talking the big game, he's the one that gets knocked out in the first round, right? And that's Esau, man. He has that pride. So when man, that's gonna be the best feeling, man. When you devils have that pride and we take you devils down, oh my man, that's gonna be the best feeling in the world, man. But once again, the pride of thine heart had deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? Exactly. These devils are cocky, they're pride, they're talking all that shit. Man, nobody's gonna take me down. I'm the champion of the world. That's Esau. But then here comes a real champion, which is Yahweh Hashem Yahushua and his children, the elect, really, okay, for the most part, the whole full elect and 1/3. And then boom, we're the ones that are gonna take this devil down, man. Okay, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, okay. But anyways, with that, Lord willing, was edified. Until next time, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, say shalom.